bottle. They went upstairs laughing, talking about how to surprise me. I followed them, passed through door after door, came home. The living room light flicked on. Lily, we're home, Mom called out happily. Look what we got you. No answer. Dad set the new astronaut on the coffee table, right next to the cracked old one. One old, one new, like twins. Is she asleep? Mom whispered, tiptoeing toward my room. I followed. She pushed the door open gently. Lily, I'm coming in. Silence. Just the wind outside rustling leaves. Lily, you asleep? Even softer now. She waited. No answer. No sound of blankets moving. She turned on the light. The bed was made perfectly. Blanket folded into a neat square. Mom's breath caught. Nathan, get in here. Her voice started shaking. Lily's gone. Dad came over, looked in, his face went dark. This kid is out of control. He was trying to sound angry, but his voice was shaking too. I say one thing to her and she runs away? Keep it down. Mom tugged his arm, glancing at Evan. You'll scare him. Dad got louder. We went to 3 stores to find her that toy, and she pulls this over a little scolding? Unbelievable. Mom sank onto my bed. Her hand touched the smooth sheets. It's so late. Where could she be? Where do you think? She's trying to make us feel bad. Dad paced around. Don't worry. She didn't get far. Once she gets cold and hungry, she'll come crawling back. Evan stood in the doorway, clutching his car. Where'd Lily go? Your sister's being difficult, Dad said, annoyed. Snuck out. Don't worry about her. Let her cool off. But, Mom started. No buts. Dad cut her off. You spoil her too much. Running away at her age? Ridiculous. Evan's voice came from the living room. Mom, I'm hungry. Can I have cake? Mom wiped her eyes and stood up. Sure. They went back to the living room. Mom opened the cake box. Bright red strawberries circled the top. She cut it into 4 pieces, gave one to Dad, one to Evan, looked at the slice with the most strawberries and said quietly, this one's for Lily. I watched them eat. Evan was happy, getting cream all over his face. Dad ate silently, still looking mad. Mom took tiny bites, but her eyes kept drifting to the front door. This is really good, Evan said. Is Lily's good too? Yeah. Mom touched his head. We'll save it for when she comes back. But I can't come back. I wanted to say it, but no sound came out. After dinner, they put Evan to bed. He lay there holding his new car. When's Lily coming back? Soon. Mom tucked him in. Go to sleep. You'll see her in the morning. I'll let her play with my new toy, he said softly. That's sweet. You can share. Lights out. Mom closed the door. In the living room, the clock said 10:30. Dad sat on the couch staring at his phone. The screen was on, but he wasn't really looking. Just opening apps, closing them, opening, closing. Mom paced around, walked to the window for like the 3rd time, looking outside. Nathan, she finally said, let's go look for her. Look for what? Dad didn't look up, but he didn't sound convinced. Let her come back herself. But it's freezing out, and she's so little. Mom's voice cracked. Dad didn't answer, but his grip on the phone got tighter. The clock ticked. 11 o'clock. Dad suddenly stood up and grabbed his coat. Let's go. They rushed out. I followed, watching them search the neighborhood, the playground, every path. Lily,